sets, most likely you're going to find it in there, right? A lot of other titles filmed here too, not just A Good Place, but there is currently a show called the Mysterious Benedict Society on Disney Plus. You might have heard of that one. Also, The School of Good and Evil. So that's a streaming on Netflix too. So those are the couple of shows that recently filmed here. Quantum Leap, the reboot on NBC. Ted. So we still use this. But years ago, we used this for a lot of other shows like Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and there's a show called Homecoming with Julia Roberts and Janelle Monáe in the second season of the show. And so Angela and I will mention other companies, not just NBC, but other productions like Warner Brothers, Disney, Netflix. So we collaborate amongst other studios, right? So we're not as competitive as we used to be back in the early 1900s. So pretty cool. Yeah, and over here to your left-hand side, those are some newer sound stages, and we just opened these recently. We actually had to demolish a few sound stages to create room for what we know now as Nintendo World, right? So we took down a few, but then we rebuilt 8 new ones in the back lot there. You'll notice right here, cobblestone, but really it's not real cobblestone, it's just concrete. So the main thing you want to make sure of is sound. So cobblestone will most likely give you a lot of echo when you have horses and carriages going through it, but it diffuses the sound when you start stomping on concrete, right? So when you watch a show and you see the actors talking to each other, but you hear all those other sounds in the background, noises of glasses in a bar, maybe music playing in a nightclub, just know they're not actually in a nightclub with music playing. When you see people dancing in a nightclub, they're dancing to complete silence. And then they add the music later. So you can imagine how awkward it is when the director says action and everyone goes like this to nothing. Right? And they'll add the music later. And the reason why you want to do that, too, is sometimes the song may not be as popular months later after the show comes out. So they can always switch the song out and put another song that's a bit more current and more trendy, right? And it also helps to promote the artist of that scene that's actually doing the music. So it's a lot more going on than just seeing the actual show that you're watching in that frame, right? So cool. Also, this is where we filmed a lot of the monster films. So do we have any horror movie fans? Like scary movies? Okay. Not today. Yeah, we got one. What's your favorite scary movie? I know that's a cliche question. Okay, very cool. We got It. That's another popular one, right? Go old school Freddy, Halloween. So when you think of those movies, most likely those movies would not have been made without the monster films first. So this is where we started the horror movie genre as we know it, right? Action, comedy, horror started right here. With Frankenstein, Dracula, The Invisible Man, The Wolfman, The Mummy. The Mummy goes way back since the 30s, right? So even before Brendan Fraser, we had a 1932 Mummy with Boris Karloff. By the way, we have a tram coming up here, and right now they're going to be passing you. They're going to look at you, and they're going to kind of think you're famous, right? They're wondering why you're even out here walking on the studio property. So this is your chance to act famous and wave. Hey guys. You know how to act more famous? Turn the other way and look this way. By the way, it says Universal Studios, and it's in green. That means it's electric, fully electric trams. So in the next couple of years, all of our trams will be that way. So we're looking forward to it. We're going green. Universal. So a lot of those monster films really kept us afloat during the Great Depression. So from the 1920s up until the 1930s, we had to stick with that same type of film for many, many, many years, right? A lot of other studios did the same thing. Warner Brothers for gangster films, MGM for musicals, and right here, horror movies, right? Really cool. What we'll do though, we'll take a moment for pictures in this area if you want to take photos, but we have a lot more to show you on the tour, okay? If you need help, let Angela and I know. We'll help you out with our photos. Our composition is on point, guys.
Oh, thank you. 叫佢幫我哋影相啦。佢可以唔係佢知道喺邊度影得靚，可以幫我哋影合照。我哋睇下，一齊影張相啦，好唔好？點解㗎？你叫佢哋影相真係難。點解嘅？我哋一家人一張相啫嘛。 咁我哋周圍行下就
行嗰度啊！
掹埋上去咩？冇就片長就一忽仔啫嘛。
係可以行嘅咩？
可以入佢呢個可以周圍行。
train station that we're
我哋喺度影啊嘛，影。
我哋梗係一張，
一張，你攞住啊！
一張啦。
一張就一張，嚟伸佢啊！
yeah, it kind of looks like that, right?
攞你手機。
But yeah,
Hi, you want to do the same thing? There you go. Hop over.
咪咪，快啲啊！
Come on, Mimi.
Come on, Mimi.
Here.
你嚟名嚟啦。
你嚟名呀？Yeah, come on, Mimi. It's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 唔好喐，你攞住就得，咁樣幫我攞住係唔好喐。
我哋唔可以行過去啊嘛？
可以啊。
Scary. 你啲你過嚟啊！我同你呢個影。
呢度好靚，呢度好靚。
睇下。我知。我唔知道。誒長巷呢邊。
冇唔使我嚟搞。
I need to wake up a little. Do you guys mind if I play my favorite song? There will be dancing. Good morning! Alright. Did you enjoy your little Europe visit? That was a good time, right? You know this song. Who's seen Mamma Mia?